Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've not subscribed, feel free to do so. And thanks for the love. Today I'll be talking about my 7 years locs journey. I've been having my dreadlocks for the last 7 years, beginning Feb 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 12th, 2013. That's when I chop off my long hair and decided to put on dreadlocks. Um, my reasons sometimes vary because I think it's because um the texture of my hair was so tough. See those hairs like when you're in high school, even though after having blow dry, 1 week later your hair can't like you can't comb your hair backwards. Your hair is like here it's puffy. So that was my main reason for deciding to have dreadlocks. The second reason was every time I tried to straighten my hair, my edges would always be so painful, and as well as mid mid section here, or else the middle of my head. I think when I was young I was a very naughty girl, so my mom used to, what do you call them, hit us using her knuckles, and I think I became so sensitive, so that area also was so painful when I was getting blow dried, or else when I was being plated. So I decided, every time I used to tell my mom, you know what, I'll be putting on dreadlocks, and she was like, utakaji, so meaning how will you look like? And I was like, I know I'll look good. And then she was like, if you look bad, just be sure you'll be cutting your hair. And I'm like, fine, no problem. So fast forward, uh a bit fast forward, uh that time when we were, my dad is a very good person and he trusts us so much, so he used to give us money to pay school fees and stuff. So I knew if I would ask them for 2,500 Kenya shillings to just have my dreadlocks put on, and I'm a student, that's something my dad or my mom would not agree with me, or else they will not fund me. So I decided, I'll overstate my fee so that I can be able to have money to do my hair as the way I want it to be. So I overstated my fee that year, and so I had money to start my locs journey. So I went to the salon. I did a chop off, but anyway, I'll tell you a story another day why I really decided to have them on that particular year and after that particular month. So yeah, I went to the salon. I was I was washed. First of all, I was trimmed my hair up to, like, I think 2 inches or an inch. It was this short. So it was then locked, and yeah, I was happy. I achieved, and I had locks, so I was so happy. And yeah, so that has been my journey. And then from there I used to go for retouch after 2 weeks, because I think I have like high growth for hair, and my hair used to have growth. So every time after 2 weeks I would go to the salon. But something I don't like about locks when they are very young, it's the stage that you don't look as if you're neat enough. And every time I used to research and then go back to class, my classmates would ask me, Joanne, when are you going to do your retouch? And I'm like, I just went to the salon yesterday, but that will not translate in the hair, because when it's very young before it's locked up, it's usually just shaggy. And if you have a reason and you really want to have dreadlocks, you have to be patient. So if you have seen these people with long hairs, trust me, their patient level is up here. They are so patient. And for you to get to this level where you are, like right now my hair is around, I think, 50 something inches. I'll do, I know it's twisted, so it appears as if it's short. Once I undo the twist, I'll be able to maybe have a photo and post it or share it someday in the channel. More to that, I think I love locks because even though they're shaggy, you always look as if they don't need a retouch. You know, you see, when natural hair is shaggy, a person looks a bit unkempt. But with locks, as long as your eyes are popping, your eyebrows are done, your lips are on point, and a little bit of makeup, you don't always look as if you're a shaggy person. And with locks, you can always pull that shaggy look and still be good. You can either decide to twist them out, you can decide to just let it fall. You can also decide to have maybe a band over here where it covers the hairline, because most of the times the hairline is the part of the hair that is usually more shaggy. Something else that locks can I don't like about locks, there are maybe I think 4 things I don't like about locks. The thinning at the hairline thins, and then when you style they continue thinning, and then your strands fall off. By the fun fact, I have 150, not fun fact but fact, I have 152 strands of hair of dreadlocks. And yeah, I think in case they happen to thin, I always ask them, my salonist, to like double it, because I don't want to lose even a strand of my hair. It has taken me a lot of time, and I don't think it will be a nice idea to just, since it has fallen off, to just let it go. So yeah, more to that, I also hate, like, as the hair grows, it starts becoming brown at the ends or the strands. And if you don't like dyeing, sometimes it looks as if it's not clean. So if it bothers you, you can decide to maybe use black shampoo, which will help a great deal, where it is going to blacken the hair and it will be uniform from the roots all the way towards the end. Also, that sometimes when you're styled, like, when, let's say, you decide to have a style that makes your hair become like there's some straining on the hair, it sometimes stretches, and not like from the beginning but in between, the in between, it becomes so stretched that it thins. And maybe with time, if you don't correct that, it can just fall off even when you're sleeping. Like, there's this one time I had not styled my hair, and I had previously had styled, so that time I undid my hair, and so it was just laying down, and I decided I'm not going to sleep. Yeah, I'm not going to put something on my head to cover my head as I sleep. So I slept on my hair, and it almost shocked me, because I think they came round the neck, and then when I went to turn, I felt as if I'm being choked by something. But all in all, I like dreadlocks. And just don't put dreadlocks before, because you see some people have very beautiful locks or well kept dreadlocks. Be ready to put in the work, because it's work. And just like I said, it takes time for you to see like your hair becoming pretty, or your hair like comes out from the ugly stage. That stage I told you, you go to the salon, the next day people are asking you, when are you going to the salon, your hair is shaggy. But sometimes I'm never bothered, because I think I like the way I keep my hair. But for following like reasons of, I take like 3 to 4 hours in the salon, because I have to be washed, styled, and also stay in the dryer. I think that take a lot of time. Yeah, sometimes I take 3 to 4 hours, which is a really long time for you to just stay there and wait for your hair to be retwisted. But yeah, I like the results at the end of every session. Also, I would also advise those who want to start their locks, start it the natural way. Just don't use, I think people use Coca-Cola, Omo. Just use molding gel. That's what I began using when my locks were 1 day old and up to date, I still use locking molding gel, and I think it has tea tree elements which makes the hair not to get dandruffs. I don't know that one. And yeah, more to that, I would say like having locks and loving them is just, I see them as if they are my baby, because taking care of these things is no joke and they cost you money. And embrace every change, because yeah, I think they are a pretty thing. And I feel just start your lock journey. If you have a reason to really do so, just don't do it because somebody else is looking so good in them. And yeah, I think they're just a nice thing. I hope to do a video soon when I have untwisted them and I can show you the actual length. Right now I think they can get to my my back, like mid section when they are twisted, but when they are not twisted, I think they can get almost to my upper bum. Yeah, so just do it because you know and you have a purpose, not because you saw somebody else has very sleek dreadlocks. Thanks for that's it for today. I'll do maybe maybe 4 stages of locks, a locks journey, and I hope you'll enjoy. Thanks for clicking, and all those of you who are looking to start having dreadlocks, you go ahead and do it, and you'll be happy with the result if you're patient enough, because yeah, they need patience, and that's not a joke. And taking 7 years and not deciding to just one day chop them off and go back to bald heads. But sometimes I get the thoughts, once I see like my hair is getting shaggy, it's raining, I don't have I work out and then I sweat, sometimes it feels as if I think I can do a chop. But then I remember this is what I wanted and here I have it, so why would I decide to go back? If you're new here, you're very much welcome. If you've not yet subscribed, please consider to do so. And if you want more videos on how I sometimes retwist my hair, please comment in the section please comment in the description section below, and I'll attach photos of my various stages of the hairs.